With all the stimulation and distractions of today, our minds rarely get into a true state of rest. Our phones ring and ding constantly all day, telling us what we should think about next, what task we need to accomplish, or reminding us of something that needs our attention. And oftentimes, we find ourselves bouncing back and forth between things we need to do such that we never really get any focused work done on any one specific project. There are only so many hours in a day to get things done that rather than add more productivity, we actually need to take away the unnecessary and time spent that doesn't get results. So I want to share with you a few tips that I've used to get the most important things done first, and hopefully you'll gain some mental clarity by taking away the things that are just not that important. So naturally, you first gotta decide what's actually worth your precious time and attention. I like to use a matrix called the urgent/important quadrant. Let's say you've got a busy week and you're trying to decide between finishing a project for work, doing your laundry, taking your partner out for a date, and going out for beers with the boys. Finishing a project for work is super important because it involves your overall livelihood and is definitely urgent because you've got a deadline you need to hit, so go ahead and knock this out as soon as you can. Doing laundry is definitely urgent, especially if you only have a handful of clean clothes, but it's not that important as you can always just pull something out of your drawer and wear it. So you may want to delegate this task by asking your spouse or housemate to help you out, or by hiring a maid or cleaning service. Taking your partner out for a date is super important for a healthy relationship, but it's not so urgent that you have to go out on a date right this second. So just go ahead and talk with your partner and plan this out for the next week or so. And as for going out for beers with the boys, unless you're the president of some elite fraternity, chances are this is really not that important of a task, nor is there any kind of urgency because you can go out on pretty much any night of the week. So I hate to break it to you, but go ahead and just eliminate this task and plan it out for some week that you don't have a whole lot going on. Break things down this way and you can see what specific actions will lead you to your desired outcome. There's a quote by Jim Rohn that says, "Don't spend a small effort for a big result or spend a big effort for a small result." Basically, focus on the most important actions that will give you the greatest leverage, like going to the gym, eating well for your physical and mental health, investing in yourself with new knowledge, or learning new skills to level up your career. Finding a good balance between your work and play is key for your own situation. I personally use what I call the 6 p.m. rule. Usually at the end of the workday around 6 p.m., I tend to get a bit anxious because I have the choice to either continue working into the night or just take it easy and relax. Work too much and I'll risk fatigue and mental fog the next day. Not work enough and I may fall behind with clients and deadlines. If by 6 p.m. the day has been quite productive and I'm on track to hit my deadlines, I'll intentionally shut off all my computers and take the rest of the night off. But if there's some sort of pressing deadline or I'm trying to get ahead, it may be wise to work into the evening. You also want to be mindful of what you have coming up over the next few days, as saving your energy for busy days is just as important as working extra when you don't have a lot going on. Before I give you my last tip, I want to ask you to do me a favor and like this video and subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world and I would appreciate it so much. The last thing you may want to consider is setting some time aside to do nothing. Literally, sit on your back porch with your favorite drink or lay on the floor and meditate, not on your phone or with any agenda to accomplish. Doing nothing resets the mind and brings you to a momentary state of rest. When your thinking slows down, you can gain some serious mental clarity. Boredom can inspire creativity and help you formulate new ideas. When you start letting your mind wander, noticing where your thoughts are going, and connecting similar ideas to each other, you can cultivate new imagination and inspiration. Jot down some general ideas in a notebook and expand on them as you go deeper. I've found that 15 to 20 minutes of this can help clear your mind and anxieties. And if you end up getting into a super creative flow state, go longer to see what you can come up with. Clear your conscience, and the things that you actually need to do become much more obvious. I actually just made a video about how to decide what's most important, which I'll link up here. You're probably now thinking about the things you can remove from your life to create more clarity. So comment below one thing you're going to remove this week, and let's see what everyone else is thinking. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.